Hello, welcome to Gail's Garden, Herbs and More. I hope the lighting is okay. It's kind of dark in here, but it's cooler in here than in the trailer right now. And what I want to do is do my Survival 101. I guess this would be number 5. It's my big go bag. Yay! Now, go bags can be very personal because you're going to take things for you. So mine might be a little different than what yours would be, but there's some common things too that pretty much everybody likes to have in their go bag. But you have to think about what will fit your needs for you as a person and who you are. So probably the first thing I want to start out with is going to be a little bit different. Now, you might have an idea what you think this is, but let me open it up and take it out. This, and it's a little bit dirty because I have used it. This is what's called a hori-hori. And Herbalist, anybody, uses them to dig up the roots. But let me tell you, I don't think I need anything else to protect myself. This is, it's sharp because it's made to cut down into the ground, into roots. So nobody's going to mess with me while I'm digging my roots. But anyway, that's in my bag. And I got it in the sheath, so when I reach in, my hand will be safe. Another thing that I have in here is a headlamp. Sometimes your hands are busy, but you still need light. So a good example is the picture. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the guy on there is trying to get into where the fuses are at, and he needs his hands free, so he's got that on his head. I think that's a really good example of how you might need that. Okay, another thing I have, I wanted something small and light, but that would cut little stuff too. So this is, it says it's for the floral garden, but it is a little pair of, I don't know if you can see it in this light, a little pair of cutters. So another thing is ties, zip ties. I've got a bag of zip ties in here. You use these for everything. I mean, just anything imaginable. Zip ties, I need to get another bag. Maybe a little heavier duty, although these are pretty good. Okay, and I thought this was really cool when I found it. It's it's a collapsible bucket. It's 1.3 gallon or a 5 liter. So, yeah, you carry water or small items if you want to go berry picking, or if you need to carry water in it. But it's collapsible, so it fits in your bag. It's lightweight. So kind of cool. And then in a baggie, I threw in some little eating utensils and a couple plastic plates. Not a lot, just something for emergency. And who knows, you may need it for signage. I don't know, you can just use it for a lot of things. And I'd like to get one of those little kits, the little metal kit with a knife, fork, and spoon, and it all fits inside the little bowl thing. And I think you can cook in those too, but I don't have one, so I use what I got. Cordage. I've got some very strong cordage. That's very important to put in your go bag. You use your cordage for a lot of stuff too. This is diamond braided camel cord. Doesn't have to be camel cord. I did have some other cordage in here, but I ended up digging in there and getting it and using it. Cordage is really handy, and it's heavy duty. So let's see, what else did I get? I have a couple bungee cords. Bungee cords are always handy to bungee things down your tent or whatever you've got going. Just some extra bags, some baggies, different sizes. Those always come in handy too. You never know what you might need them for. So different sizes of baggies and stuff are really good. Now this, I think, is really important if you're out and about. I don't know if you can see this, but it is a little sewing kit. I've got all different types of thread, a little mini pair of scissors. There's a little thing to guide your thread through. There's some safety pins in here and buttons, and there's a little holder with some needles in there too. So yeah, it's a little bitty sewing kit. I don't know how well you can see that. Let me see if I can put it up closer and give you a better view of it. But yeah. Okay. Then I was telling you about this in my other video for the small go bag. I had little bags of water there. This is good purified water, but I put some colloidal silver in it, and it should be good for, I don't know how long, years maybe, I don't know. But that way the colloidal silver saves the water. I've got it purified, I've got it with me. Now this is a little heavy, but water's really, really important. And I'm going to show you something concerning that and something else in a few minutes. Let's see what else I've got. Okay, duct tape. Oh, duct tape's a good thing to have. Do anything with duct tape, as you all well know, I'm sure. I've got some moist wipes, and I'm really these are vitamin E and aloe vera. There's 30 wipes in here. I'm really surprised they're still moist, because a lot of times I get stuff like this and it dries out after a period of time. But so far these haven't. They've been in there a while. Okay, let's see what else we can find. This is a magnesium fire starter, something you, it has a little serrated blade edge for making magnesium shavings, and then full length the flint for making the hot sparks on. And it's supposedly even supposed to ignite damp combustible materials, like maybe there's some leaves on the ground from the trees that have fallen, but there's been a light rain or something and they're slightly damp. It's supposed to still be able to start it on fires, so let's see what else we've got in here. Okay. Yeah, I hate to take this out, because I don't know if I can get it back in the box. Let me see if you can see it. Okay, can you see what that is? And you unfold it. Oh, it's so cool. I gotta show you. Okay, it's in a little bag. See this little bag? It's kind of cool. I like the little velvet bag that it's in. Oh, my boys actually, my oldest boy John got this for me for my go bag. I don't see much of him anymore. I don't know what he's into. Kids are always busy. Okay. It's a little, what it does is it screws on a little propane tank or something. And, let's see if I can get it to, anyway, I don't want to spend all my time messing around with it, but it's a little thing to set your pot on and stuff. And it's got a little hook on it to hook it on something or whatever. But I'd have to play with this a little bit to get it just right there. I think it would set probably like that. But yeah, kind of cool, huh? I'll put this back later when I get off of my video. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? Something that's always good to bring is batteries. So I have some other batteries too, all different sizes of batteries, always good to have. But also having something that you can just set in the sun, solar. So this is a little flashlight and it has not been in the sun, so there's no light on it right now. But you set it in the sun, and it has a little battery back here that the sun supposedly charges, and it's got a little hook on it if you need to hang it. So a little solar-powered flashlight. Oh, here's that other cordage. Okay, I used some of it, but yeah, this is a little bit smaller cord, but it's really, really strong. So I don't know if you can see that or not. Cordages, you could never have enough cordage. Okay, then we got some, let's see what else. This is a bottle where you can, it filters your water. So it's a portable water filtration system. That's always good to have too. So there's also kinds with straws, and they filter, but once you use them, they're no good. I don't know. I don't know about the straws. I've just heard of them, but I don't know how they work with their filtration straw. And this one's supposed to have a little filtration system in it. Okay, now, I don't know what time of year you might need a go bag, but I have this really, really warm cat. And it stays warm most of the year here, but if I'm out in the middle of the night and I get cold, the main thing you want to do is keep your head and your feet covered, because actually you would think so, your head and your feet, but that's where a lot of heat escapes. So this is wool lined, and it's really, really nice, and it'll keep my head warm. Put it on at night to sleep. I've got a pair of pants, a pair of underwear. I don't need to show you that. I've got a shirt. So just a pair of pants, a shirt, and underwear. Not a whole wardrobe. One pair of long pants, one t-shirt, one pair of underwear. I mean, because you don't want to fill your bag with clothes. If you want to take a separate bag for that, fine, but you may not be able to carry it all. So just one change. Okay, I also have some garbage bags. Now, these are the 13 gallons. I'd like to get a couple of the big black garbage sacks. You can use those 33 gallons, I think they are. But I've got the little ones for now. I also have a little bag of rags. These are just cut up little rags. You never know what you might need that for. Oh, I do have, no I don't. Okay, I have an extra one of these. Gloves. I have a pair of gloves here in case you need that for something if something happens. You're working on, find somebody hurt somewhere or something. This is an emergency poncho. These are always really good to have. See, okay, I do have more zip ties. Now, this is just a little wraps. What do they call these things? Sporfs or something like that, a spoon and fork. Now, peanut butter in a little thing like this. I just figured it'd be quick protein. These are heavy, but I did put 2 cans of chicken noodle soup in here. Just because they have pop tops, it's something quick and easy. I can eat right out of the can. I could even warm it in the can on my little thing I showed you if I have a propane. But I don't have a bottle of propane in there. Now, I will put all this back in there later. Let me show you my bag. Actually, this is not a regular go bag. I think that I want to get a blue. They say that blue, if somebody's looking for you, you don't want to wear camo because actually camo sticks out in a way. I know it's supposed to camouflage you, but that's people look for it. Because if they see someone with a camo bag or camo clothes on or whatever, they think, that's a prepper, let's hit him, we'll steal his food and stuff. Because they figure preppers have that kind of stuff, so they say it's not good to wear your camo because that just says, hey, I'm a prepper, I got stuff, come get it. I'm not really a prepper anyway. I do have a little go bag and a big go bag and, a few things, but I'm not really a prepper. I don't have everything I need. I just, I'm not the only one living in this house. Most of the time I live in myself, but I can't just totally fill it all up with stuff. And I don't have any storage outside, really. But I do what I can, and that's all we can do, right? Okay. Now, what's kind of cool is I've got a little holder, I don't know if you can see it, on this bag, but I would really like to get a backpack bag and have it a light blue, because what I was telling you is even black bags, if you're sitting, I seen a picture, I was doing this online thing with this guy from, he was in special ops military, and he was telling things on survival, how to survive. And he showed a desk picture, and you could actually pick out the black because it blacked everything out. You knew a black bag was sitting there, and you could make out the camo bag. It looked like there were 3 bags. I forget the other color of the other bag. But when he turned the light on where you could see, then you could see there was a blue bag sitting over here, too, in the picture. But you didn't even see it. It just kind of blends in with the background. And it's kind of a, what would I call that blue? Kind of a sky blue, almost a gray blue. But, yeah, that would be a good color to have because you just kind of blend in with your background and not as easy to pick out. Your bag wouldn't be as easy to pick out. So that would be kind of neat. And the zipper on this one for some reason is catching. So if I get another one, I'm going to look for that and a specific go bag. Anyway, my little bottle here, if I'm thirsty, what I might do, it's kind of neat, is you can just stick a little bottle. Well, probably not this one. It's too big. But you could stick your bottle. I've got a little holder in there. So I need to find one with the bigger one. But it does have a little holder right here for a bottle. And then, now, what I'm going to take out next, out of one of my little side pouches, I'm not going to, I shouldn't say what it is. Well, first I'll take something else out. This is a pair of shoestrings. They shape long bootstrap shoes, actually bootstraps. You could use these for a lot of different things. And do you see what I have it done with the little chain? You ever see those little chains that come apart? I just loved those as a kid. To me, they were always a treasure. And if I got one, I felt like I had the biggest treasure because they were really hard for me to get a hold of things as a kid. We didn't have a whole lot. But, and this was something that always fascinated me. You could hook them all together, and I made it was kind of a thing, I guess, for a while where you make a chain that you wear around your neck with these. Let me take it apart and show you. Some of you may not know. I really don't have these too much anymore. But can you see? It's got the little thing on the end and the little balls, and then you just, and I don't know what you would do with this, but I felt like I had such a treasure. I'm still that way as an old lady. When I find these, I think they're so cool. So I use this one to hold the shoestrings together. Now I'm getting to how do I say this without being embarrassed or embarrassing? But these are what they're originally used for. I don't need. But they're very good. They're sterile. They're sealed pads. They're very good for to hold put pressure on a wound that's bleeding. And I have some more in here too. I have some in a baggie, but y'all know what these they're sanitary napkins. But they are sanitary. That's the whole thing. They're not used. They're clean. They haven't been opened. And they're great to push and hold up against a wound or something, or you might find other uses for them as well. So that's what I have in that pocket. I can put more things in these pockets. I also have in this other pocket, because there's one on each side of my bag, I have some crazy glue. Never know what you might need some crazy glue for. And I got some little fingernail files in here. So there's other things I could think of that I could put in my bag, but yeah, that's some of the stuff that I have in my bag. That's what I've got in there now. I'm thinking about getting another bag. I think I would like it to be a backpack so I could just throw it around my shoulders and have my hands free to carry something else. And my little go bag that I showed you that has the little clips on the side, if I have you get the kind of backpack that has the belt, or if it doesn't, I could wear a belt as well. I need to find one and then hook it to that. But on the outside, you want your bottle so you can get to it quick. And I might take my little whistle that was in my little go bag and make it available, put it on a string or something, and have it available hanging off the side, maybe have it clipped to my little zipper or something, I don't know. But there's certain things that you want to be able to readily get to. And so there's a lot that you can do with the go bag. But that's some of the things that I have. You want to think about self-defense. My first item I had in there is used for not that, but it could be, as you saw. You want to have maybe a little bit of clothing or something, things to keep warm, to keep you dry, like the poncho. And of course I have that special blanket in my little go bag. These zip ties, all of this that I showed you, you might think of other things that you would use. like I said, it would be very personalized. Like, I doubt there's very many go bags out there that have a hori hori tool in it. That's what they call them. I don't know what that is. It just, what it means. I just know it's what you use to dig roots with. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed some of the stuff that I have, and I hope you give me a thumbs up, and I will bid you all adieu and stay safe.